Hello, so today is not a Rust video, it's a video about, it's a personal update. It's about a new company that I started working at this week, started Monday and today is Friday, and here's the name, EdgeDB. And EdgeDB, as you can guess, is a database, and for anybody that knows me very well, you'll know that I actually already worked there. That was between 2020 and 2021. And back then it was a freelance position to write this book for them. So that was after I finished Easy Rust, and Easy Rust was getting quite a bit of attention, and so they got in touch and said, hey, do you want to make a book for us as well? To which of course I said yes, and put this book together. Not the art, I can't do any of this art, but I did write all of this, and this is about probably the most fun way to learn a database, I think. It's about it's based on Bram Stoker's Dracula, and you imagine that we're putting together like a game based on the book, and we want to put some put the people in, put the locations in. So how are you going to make a database to keep all of that? And so it goes chapter by chapter, changing the schema bit by bit, and teaching you how to use the query language. And so that's almost 2 years ago now, and since then a lot of changes have happened. They were in alpha back then beta. 1.0 came out, then 2.0 came out, 3.0 is almost out. So lots of interesting changes that are not in this book. And then they added a bunch of stuff. There's like there's a Rust client that was added. There's .NET. Actually, one kind of cool thing about this is that they have F# code as well, because usually sometimes when people say .NET, they only talk about C#, but F# is a cool language that's kind of similar to Rust in some ways, and it's nice to see that there's F# code as well. So there's that, and then a bunch of new funding, and things are really happening there. And so the cool thing is, what's the cool thing? I wanted to show the query language itself. So it's sort of about being as just as expressive as SQL without the pain, if you can. So it's like a graph. You give it the form, the shape of what you want to see, and then it'll just put it together for you. So for example, this in this example database, there's movies, there's title, and you want to show the actors and the name. So to do that, it's just a few lines here. SQL is not so bad here, but then if you want to do like okay, what's the rating, the average rating for EdgeQL, all you have to do is this function called mean, and then .reviews.score means movie.reviews.score. And then here in SQL, you have to do all this stuff, a bunch of joins. And then if you want to filter, say, okay, we only want to see the ones that have Zendaya in actor's name plus the mean, then you have to put all of this in. Whereas in EdgeQL, it's a single line. And there's actually a cool tutorial here where you can do it, check it out yourself. So you go to the schema, and this was not there before either, so this is cool. You can see the visual schema. So you can see there's like a movie type, title, release year, actors. So you can go here and say, okay, select movie, and let's say you want to see title. Then there you go, there are all the titles. And then you can say like order by title, descending. There you go, now it's turned around. You can do like with, you can just put, I don't know, with random thing equals hello. There you go. And then you can do something equals random thing, just stick that in there for no reason, but so you can like grab these the shapes before select. You can put together like tuples or whatever you like, and then select, and then you can generate things on the fly. Yeah, quite a bit of stuff that I won't get into here, but if you want to learn all about that, you can go to this book or the tutorial. And so yeah, and the job is so it's a bit half and half of what is basically the same thing I do all the time anyway, which is making teaching materials and working with REST, because there's more and more is being rewritten in REST, and there's lots of like the CLIs in REST. There's the client, and then there's also rewriting the original EdgeDB is in Python, and the plan is to eventually rewrite that in REST, which is a lot of fancy internals, and so it won't happen right away, but it's definitely one of the long-term plans. So, oh, and the other cool thing is that the code is open source, so I can actually talk about it and show you what's going on. So maybe in some upcoming videos, I'll show like how to use the client and talk about like EdgeQL and you know, whatever is interesting. So I'll see you then.